Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Ragos Pop, and welcome back to another one of Rise horror movie reviews. Today's review has been a very highly voted one, and it's Gremlins from 1984, the classic horror comedy Christmas movie, or a horror Christmas movie. In Spielberg's words, it's not technically a horror film. Joe Dante's case, it's not a Christmas movie, but it's a 1984 movie, I guess. Anyways, this movie is a good. This movie is amazing. So the plot. So a man who was an inventor bought his son a Mogwai for Christmas. Who is Gizmo, the main Mogwai in the series. So yeah, there are three certain rules when you have a Mogwai as a pet. Rule 1, do not expose them to bright lights, not even sunlight, or they will die. Rule 2, do not get them wet. That's the second rule broken, in which Gizmo has multiplied with more Mogwais. And finally, do not feed them after midnight. They will cocoon and become the nefarious green gremlins. So this movie was directed by Joe Dante, executive produced by Steven Spielberg, but the one who written it is Chris Columbus, in which you may know he's the guy who made all of our childhood. Like Harry Potter, Home Alone, you name it. So this was actually the first Chris Columbus film he's ever written. Joe Dante, he directed it, and he also directed the 1992 sequel. Speaking of which, this movie was in the center of a lot of complaints. The reason? Its rating, PG. Another case as with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Both those movies were pretty violent, so Spielberg suggested a PG-13 rating. Thus, it was born 2 months after this movie came out. So, anyways, Gremlins had a very long, productive history. They tried using a racist monkey in a gremlin mask, but they had to back out of the idea because the monkey kept defecating everywhere, which is very gross. But still, after that, all those Mogwais would cocoon. All those Mogwais, except Gizmo, would cocoon into the nefarious green gremlin. Their leader, Stripe. Stripe is no doubt one of the most noticeable villains back in the 1980s. Well, aside from Jason and Freddy, obviously, Chucky, he was a bit too late. And yeah, even Pinhead too. So yeah, when the movie came out, it actually did well at the box office. In which I'm surprised that Dead Meat was able to cover this movie last year in December, just right before Christmas Eve. So, having a Kelly Mogwai, that's great, as long as you don't break any of those rules. So, due to the film's success and lasting impact, which gave birth to the PG-13 rating, Gremlins did well. It even spawned a big juggernaut in popular culture. We got a sequel in which, if you want me to do a review on it, let me know in the comments below. In addition to that, there's also an animated TV show titled Gremlins: The Secrets of the Mogwai, which will be out on Cartoon Network soon, so yeah, I might be able to watch it. And ultimately, for fun, you can actually play as either Gizmo or Stripe in multiverses. Which got me wondering, will Gremlins be able to be in Dead by Daylight? We may never know. So needless to say, at the end of the movie, after Stripe has been melted, gotta love all those references to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when he hold that yellow chainsaw like Leatherface. After that, Mr. Wing, the original owner of Gizmo, came to take him back. I mean, that ending was very, very sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It's very sweet. Bye, Billy. I mean, that's kind of nice. Speaking of which, Zach Galligan plays Billy in the first two movies. Oh, little fun fact, guys. Zach Galligan was a blink and you'll miss it. He had a cameo in which it's a blink and miss it in Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, released in 1992. That's the same year that Batman Returns came out, which that actually got a lot of promotion in Gremlins 2. So, needless to say, Gremlins is actually not that bad. I mean, sure, it's a movie with a lasting impact that gave birth to the PG-13 rating, yet I'm surprised that Jaws did not get any complaints back in 1975. So that's a big surprise. Overall, Gremlins is a heartwarming film. I mean, it's basically horror, comedy, Christmas, family, and adventure rolled into one genre for a movie. So yeah, I guess we can definitely consider Gremlins to be an okay movie to watch on Christmas or any part of the week, but not Halloween because I mean, a Gremlins movie that takes place on Halloween. Just don't expect any of the Gremlins to go against either Sam or from Trick or Treat or Michael Myers or perhaps Art the Clown because that could be a terrifying carnage waiting to happen. Overall, I give Gremlins a 4 out of 5. Good. Very good. So this concludes the review on Gremlins from 1984. Bye, everyone. Okay, sorry for that little impression of Gizmo. Anyways, bye, everyone. If you have another movie within my collection you want me to review on next, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll make it. Peace. Peace.